Good evening, guys, and welcome to your Saturday quiz. My name's Scott. For those that haven't quizzed with us before, thank you, as always, for joining us, guys. We really appreciate it. We'll just give everybody a couple of minutes to jump on to the live link. Then we will get going with your quiz. So, you know the score, guys. What you need to do, you need to post your team name and your team name theme for this evening is to come up with something sports related. So competitive sport is been announced. It's getting off and running very soon. So we're looking for a sports related team name. You then also post R1, R3 or R5. R1, R3 or R5. And on that round, you will get a double point. You get a double point token. There you go. Grab it. Thank you very much. So we are looking for, as Nick Spencer's done there, he has done caught in the act and he's playing his double bubble token on round one. Round one, he's double bubble token. Thank you for joining us, Nick. Corin, I hope the young lads are doing well. Our armchair athlete, Edwina, is on board as well. That's what we like to do, guys. Post your team name. Hi, Zoe. Hope you're well. Post your team name, guys. Let us know where you're playing, how many are playing, etc., etc. What we do these quizzes for is to get people having a chat, having a bit of laugh, socially engaging with one another, when otherwise they might be socially isolated. It's what we like to call social Christensen. Well, I hope we find you all very well this evening. That's myself here in the dining room. And as always, Sally Social, weaving the magic on the social media. Hi, Liz, over in Germany. Hope you're well. Hope everything's going all right. And a big hello from Germany to the Spencer family there down in Guildford as well. Hi, Alistair, up in Perth. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. We are getting far and wide. We're down in Surrey. We're up in Perth in Scotland and we are over in Germany as well. Let us know if you're doing anything different tonight, guys. Are you outside? Jen Perkis, are you playing from the tent? How are you barbecuing? Are you outside in the tent? Let us know if you are quizzing al fresco this evening. Hi, Kev. Hope you're well, buddy. Hi, Chris. Thank you all for joining us, guys. As always, you need to do R1, R3, R5. And your team name needs to be sports-related team name. I will tell you what your rounds are very soon. Keep the rules very simple, guys. The usual. In the answers, you can, let's go again. In the comments, you post your banter, but never post an answer. It's for you guys to talk to one another. It's for you to engage with Sal and I, but we don't put any answers. We are old school. Pad and pen, and a drink. Whoa, I've got myself a drink. Give me a minute. I am grabbing a drink for the quiz. So, love, have we got any clean glasses? So, don't you just hate it when the dishwasher's full, it's mid-cycle, and you haven't got any clean glasses, and what you find, you end up having your Levy Scottish beer in a mug. What a classy guy. What a classy guy. Excuse me a moment while I just pour my beer. Nice, nice. You can't be drinking out of a nice white mug. Nice white coffee mug. Cheers, everyone. So, have we all played our tokens, guys? Have we all played our tokens? I'm going to put you out your misery, tell you what your rounds are. So, once you played your Rooster Booster, you posted it in the comments, you have wrote it on your pad. There's no changing, guys. Once it's committed, you are in. Once you're committed, you are in. Or You're absolutely right, Vicky. There's nothing nice than a bag of Monster Munch to munch down with your beer. So there we go, guys. There we go. Your rounds this evening, guys. Your rounds this evening. I said in my Facebook post earlier, there's a couple of tweaks tonight. Couple of little tweaks for everybody tonight. So round one. Round one, you can't play your booster on round two. It's round one, round three, or round five. Round one, round three, or round five. Employment does matter. And with basic errors like that, what can I say? Round one, round three, or round five. So employment matters. If you would like to play that again, that's entirely up to you, buddy. So, okay, round one, round three, round five. Thank you. There we go. Round three. Good choice. Good choice. So, round one this evening. Your questions are on who. Who. Round three, your questions are on what. And round five, your questions are on which. Round one is who. Round three is what. And round five is which. So your overall quiz looks as follows. Round one, who. Round two is a special mystery round this evening. Round three is what. Round four is your usual dingbats. And round five is which. Don't worry if you've not played the quiz before, guys. I'll talk you through everything you need to know as we go. Remember, main rule, don't post any answers in the YouTube comments. Write them down, old school pad and pen if you can, please, guys. If you're playing on your smart TV, if you want to comment, you will need to do so through a separate device. Remember, you need to be logged in with your Gmail account. You need to be subscribed to the page, and then you can comment away to your heart's content. Just don't post any answers, guys. I'm going to be asking every question twice, and then I'll do a quick recap at the end of each round. So, some of these team names, I love it. Loving. We have got Craig Marston, who has come up with Quiz Eubank. Quiz Eubank. Did you know, actually, when we left the EU, Chris Eubank simply became known as Chris Bank. Matthew McKiernan, Chicken Tikka Mo Salah. Chicken Tikka Mo Salah. Thank you. Nice one. Right, guys. One more quick drink, and then we can get going with the quiz. Cheers, everyone. Let's do some social quiz-tancing. Question number one, round one, on who. Who? Number one, who played the title role in the 1989 comedy film Uncle Buck? Who played the title role in the 1989 comedy film Uncle Buck? I think Sally Social might know that, given that I've made her watch it about 25 times, and every time it's on, I suggest we watch it again and again and again. So Zoe Mouse's sister, the mouse has got a new house. She's moved today. Loads of unpacking needs to be done, but she stopped to do the quiz. Beat that, anybody? That is commitment to the quiz. Thank you very much, and good luck in your new home. Hope you're very happy in your new home and you're settled in very, very quickly. Good luck, Zoe Mouse's sister. Number two, who has been Germany's longest-serving post-war chancellor? Who has been Germany's longest-serving post-war chancellor? Come on, Liz. Liz M, we're expecting big things from you. So we are on round one, which is who? Round one, which is who? Oh, I've just had a message from Michelle. Where did I get this mug? The White Stuff in town has recently reopened. You can order on Click and Collect. Yeah, I managed to get it from there. So yeah, they're available, readily available. Cheers, Michelle. So Number three. Well done, Liz. And we'll check, shall we? Number three. Who disappeared in 1974 following the death of the nanny Sandra Rivet? Who disappeared in 1974 following the death of the nanny Sandra Rivet? So it's been suggested that I give my new mug away as a quiz prize. Not a chance. Not a chance. You know how you all need one of those mugs that you kind of so-called paintbrushes in with white spirit and things like that. There we go. Right, let's move on. Question number three. Who was told off by the Commons Speaker Lindsay Hoyle last week after talking over Keir Starmer? Who was told off in the Commons by Commons Speaker Lindsay Hoyle last week after talking over Keir Starmer? So if anybody wants these, they are 10 quid from the white stuff. They don't sit very well. Really odd feet. Very, very peculiar feet. Right. Number five. Who wrote the poem, Oh, I Wish I'd Looked After Me Teeth? Who wrote the poem, Oh, I Wish I'd Looked After My Teeth? Hi, Alan. Welcome. A double bubble on round three. I see your round three, Alan, this evening will be what? Very, very specific. Yeah. Okay. Number six. Who wrote the novel The White Queen? Who wrote the novel The White Queen? Employment matters. I will come back to you with a repeat of question 4 very soon. I ask each question twice and then I'll do a recap at the end of the whole round. So I will repeat it again. Question 4 will be coming back round. So question number 6 again. Who wrote the novel The White Queen? Question number 7. Who was the Republican candidate in the 2008 presidential election? Who was the Republican candidate in the 2008 presidential election? And question number 8, your last one in Who. Number 8, who directed, produced, and starred alongside Nick Nolte in the 1991 film The Prince of Tides? Who directed, produced, and starred alongside Nick Nolte in the 1991 film The Prince of Tides? So Sally Social has posted in there as herself, not as the page. So you're revealing a little bit more of Sally Social. Believe it or not, Social is not her surname. Just a little bit of a ruse that we have here on the quiz. Questions again, including question 4. Here we go, guys. Number 1, who played the title role in the 1989 comedy film Uncle Buck? Question number 2, who has been Germany's longest serving post-war chancellor? Question number 3, who disappeared in 1974 following the death of the nanny Sandra Rivet? Question number 4, employment matters. Stand by your bed, sir. Who was told off by Commons Speaker Lindsay Hoyle last week after talking over Keir Starmer? Who was told off by Commons Speaker Lindsay Hoyle last week after talking over Keir Starmer? Number 5, who wrote the poem, Oh, I Wish I'd Looked After Me Teeth? Number 7, who wrote the novel, The White Queen? Number 7, who was the Republican candidate in the 2008 presidential elections? And number 9, who directed, produced, and starred alongside Nick Nolte in the 1991 film The Prince of Tides? They are your 8 who questions. Last chance, guys. Post in the comments if you need any repeats. Quick chance, 30 seconds to post and fill in any missing answers that you have, guys. Any repeats? And then we move on to our special round this week, extra special mystery round. Okay, I assume you've all got those then, guys. 8 out of 8. I'm going to take you through your next round, and then I'll tell you, we'll give you a quick break, fill in your gaps, and then I'll tell you the scores for round 1, round 2, and you can start posting in your comments how you got on so far. Last week, both Vicky Haig and Zoe Mouse posted in the comments and asked if we could have some chocolate questions. So here we go. Round 2 this week is chocolate. I'm going to give you some strap lines. You have simply got to write down the chocolate bar. Are we ready, guys? So number 1, helps you work, rest, and play. It helps you work, rest, and play. That's question 1. Round 2, chocolate. So number 1, it helps you work, rest, and play. Zoe, I'm expecting big things. Vicky, big things. You asked for the round, you get it. Number 2, full of Eastern promise. Full of Eastern promise. Question number 3 in round 2 in chocolate. There are 7 of these in total, guys. Number 3, for adults only. For adults only. Question number 4. Number 4, a box of chocolates in a bag. A box of chocolates in a bag. Oops, spilling it. Right. Number 5, made for sharing. Made for sharing. Not any chocolate I've had, that's for sure. Number 6, tap it to unwrap it. Tap it to unwrap it. Couldn't agree more, Zoe. And number 7, bridge that gap with. Bridge that gap with. There you 7, guys. They are your 7. I'm going to do a quick recap of those and then give you a couple of minutes to fill in any answers from round 1 and round 2. So, number 1, it helps you work, rest, and play. Number 2 is full of Eastern promise. Number 3 is for adults only. Number 4, a box of chocolates in a bag. Number 5, made for sharing. Number 6, tap it to unwrap it. And number 7, bridge that gap with. They are your 7 round 2 chocolate questions, guys. Round 2 chocolate, 7 questions. I will come back with answers to your 8 from round 1 and your 7 from round 2 very, very soon. Go grab yourselves a drink, stretch your legs, whatever you need to do. 2 minutes, guys. Sorry, love. Oh, okay. Hey, here we go, everybody. We all good? We all good? So we want to know who's on the shelf of shame. Lovely family, that lovely family up there on the shelf. We'll talk about those a little bit later, shall we? Lovely, lovely family. Two wonderful, wonderful young boys. Right, let's do your questions, guys. Your answers even. So we're going round one. Round one. Who? Single point for each answer. At the end, double the whole lot up. If you're paid, your double bubble on R1. So number one was who? Uncle Buck star John Candy, the brilliant John Candy. Who was Germany's longest serving post-war chancellor? Liz M. She knows it was Helmut Kohl. Helmut Kohl. Who disappeared in 1974 following the death of Nanny Sandra Rivet? That was Lord Lucan. Lord Lucan. A very riveting story. Number 4, Matt Hancock was told off by the Speaker of the House. Matt Hancock. Oh, I wish I'd looked after my teeth was a poem by Pam Ayres. Pam Ayres. The White Queen was from the pen of Philippa Gregory. Philippa Gregory. Me neither. Number 7, the Republican candidate in 2008 was John McCain. John McCain. And was he not in Die Hard? Number 8, who directed, produced, and starred in the film alongside Nick Nolte, The Prince of Tides? That was Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand. You're 8 again, guys. John Candy, Helmut Kohl at 2, Lord Lucan at 3. Number 4 was Matt Hancock. 5, Pam Ayres. Philippa Gregory at 6, John McCain at 7. And number 8, your last who question was Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand. So your chocolate, guys, your chocolate. So double it up if you've gone on round 1. Round 2, single point for each one. Helps you work, rest, and play was Mars Bar. Full of Eastern promise is Fry's Turkish Delight. For adults only is Cadbury's Bourneville. Evening, Ian. Number 4, a box of chocolates in a bag is Revels. Revels. I hope you're reveling in that if you got it correct. Number 5, Quality Street. Number 6, Terry's Chocolate Orange. And number 7, bridge that gap with a Cadbury's snack. Cadbury's snack. Again, me neither. So, Mars Bar, 1. Fry's Turkish Delight, 2. Cadbury's Bourneville, 3. Revels, 4. Quality Street, 5. Terry's Chocolate Orange at 6. And Cadbury's Snack at 7. Let's start posting your scores, guys. Slightly different this week because we had more chocolate questions. So you have got either 15 or 23. 15 or 23. If you've gone double bubble, you are out of 23. If you've not yet to play, it's 15. So give us your score either out of 15 or out of 23. There we go. Some big scores, guys. 7 out of 7 on chocolate. Keep those scores coming in, guys. That's it, guys. Keep them flying in. Some good scores as always. And then Jen turns up. Evening, Jen. There we go, guys. There we go. Liz M, please tell me you got the Helmut Kohl question correct. We need a comment to that effect. Wow, the Logan's absolutely flying. Obviously, the bright side of the Logan family. Well done, guys. Well done. Let's move on. We're going on to round 3, guys. Round 3. Well done, Michelle. 9. Cheers. So let's move on to number 9. Well done, Liz. Well done. Helmut Kohl, of course. Right. And round 3 is what? What? So don't forget, if you played your Rooster Booster, your double bubble token, your double points on this one. Question 1 on what. For what period of time will people entering or re-entering Britain have to spend in quarantine? For what period of time will people entering or re-entering Britain have to spend in quarantine? Question number 2. In what city do the Cowboys play American football? In what city do the Cowboys play American football? Question number 3. What is the main colour of Rupert Bear's trousers? What is the main colour of Rupert Bear's trousers? Keep it highbrow. So what is the main colour of Rupert Bear's trousers? That is question 3, round 3. What? Question number 4. Portuguese West Africa is a former name of what country? Portuguese West Africa is a former name of what country? I think if you were to sum this quiz up in a nutshell, Rupert Bear's trousers at number 3, Portuguese West Africa, question 4. That's the spectrum we cover. So Portuguese West Africa is a former name of what country? Question number 5. What was the name of the mountainous area of Syria captured by Israel during the Six-Day War in 1967? What was the name of the mountainous area of Syria captured by Israel during the Six-Day War in 1967? Question number 6. In what city are the Petronas Twin Towers skyscrapers? In which city are the Petronas Twin Tower skyscrapers? So Sally Wall is actually Sally Social. We have got a problem with the YouTube account. For some reason, we're unable to post as that, so we're letting you into the real world of Sally Wall this evening. So weird surname. Got to say, weird surname. Number 7. With regard to the government, what does SAGE stand for? With regard to the government, what does SAGE stand for? And there is only one answer on that one, guys. We're not playing it nice. It's right or wrong. You're going to get out all the words. With regard to the government, what does SAGE stand for? I think you need to be a wise old sage to get that one correct. And similarly, question number 8. What does COBRA stand for? What does COBRA stand for? Vicky, you're looking for Dad to get that correct? Dad, the accountant? You can count on him. Count on him, honestly. That's Vicky's dad, poor fella. He was constipated, couldn't budget. Right, let's go with it. Your question, round 3, what? Let's do the repeat. So number 1, for what period of time will people entering or re-entering Britain have to spend in quarantine? Question number 2, in what city do the Cowboys play American football? Question number 3, what is the main colour of Rupert Bear's trousers? Question number 4. There we go. Every round, yeah. Number 4, Portuguese West Africa is a former name of which country? Question number 5, what was the name of the mountainous area of Syria captured by Israel during the Sixth War in 1967? Question number 6, in which city are the Petronas Twin Tower skyscrapers? Question number 7, with regard to the government, what does SAGE stand for? And your final one, what does COPE stand for? Similar question. Number 7, SAGE. Number 8, COBRA. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds so on that, guys, and then we're getting into your dingbats. If you've not quizzed with us before, your dingbats are basically catchphrase, say what you see. I'm going to be holding 3 different cryptic clues up to the screen, guys. 3 different cryptic clues, picture cryptics, and just say what you see. Write it down, and it's as simple as that. Say what you see. Really easy. I have made them a bit easier this week. We've had a bit of feedback recently. They've been really, really difficult. So we've made them a little bit easier. Tonight, guys. So, are we all ready for your 3 dingbats? Number 1. And there we go, guys. Just say what you see. Number 1. So just focus on the main words, guys. If you see any fogging in the background, that is just printer bleed. It's no significance, just a bit of printer bleed. Okay, so that's number 1. Focus on the main words you can see, guys. Ignore any printer bleed. So that's number 1. I'll hold each one up for a while, guys. Then we'll go through all 3, and then I'll give you a quick flash of each one. Remember, you can always photo it, screen grab it, whatever you want to. If you write it down, my advice is copy it exactly as you see it. There can be some significance in positioning of words, etc., etc. That's your first one, guys. Number 1. Number 2. Here we go, guys. Number 2. There we go. Nice, easy one, guys. I was feeling. I think the sun might have got to me. I was feeling nice when I was putting the quiz together. So there you go. Number 2. Number 3, again, ignore any printer bleed on this, guys. Focus on the main letters, ignore any printer bleed. That is your 3rd dingbat, guys. Your 3rd dingbat. There we go. They are your 3. Remember, screen grab, photo, whatever you need to. There's your 3, guys. Let's go through those again quickly. Then I'll give you a couple of minutes to fill in any missing answers. There we go, guys. Number 1. Number 1. That's 1. It's number 2. Number 2. And number 3, guys. Number 3. There we go. Just say what you see, guys. Number 3. As I say, we made it a bit easier this week for you guys. So I am assuming you're going to get 3 out of 3. By all means, I post in the comments. No answers, guys, but feel free to brag. Bragging rights in the comments, but no answers, please, guys. There we go, guys. They are your 3 dingbats. A couple of minutes, and then I'll come back with your answers to 3 and 4 before I take you into your 5th and final round, which tonight is which. There we go. Very specific. See you in a minute. All right, boys. Right, guys. Sorry, I was just setting off Elon Musk rocket there. So you know, people have said never take off, but it's been quite popular. Right, guys. If you look out your windows, you see a little glimmer. It's Elon Musk. Just give him a wave on the way if you can, as he as his team heads upwards towards the sky. So hope everybody's doing all right and have done well so far with their questions. I'm going to give you your answers very soon. You've got about 30 seconds, guys. About 30 seconds or so, guys. And I'll take you through your answers. Well, Jen, that almost looks like praise. I'll take that, everybody. Apparently, I'm not moving too much. Jen, a bit of feedback. We've gone office stool rather than dining room chair, and it's made all the difference. Turns out I wasn't at fault. It was the chair. So there we go. Who would have thought? So give us a second, guys. I've just got to sort my screen, zoom out. It's gone a bit funny on me. Just give us a second. It always has a moment around this time. Me and it. So there we go. Oh, these guys. Oh, I'll tell you. Yeah, lovely family. Beautiful young lads, beautiful boys. Look at these guys here. Look at these lovely young lads. This is Jack and Tom. This is we got Jack here, 22. Tom, age 20. The mum, quite a young mum, Corinne, 35. And then Dad, 62-year-old Nick, got himself a young wife. That's the perks of working in IT and having access to free software. Well, if you don't sell it on eBay, that is. So that's the Spencer family, as we say. Tom and Jack, two lovely young boys down there in Guildford. So Liz M, Tom, Jack, Nick, Corinne, welcome to the Photo Frame of Destiny, guys. There we go. So Zoe Mouse, you're back. You just took off. Right, let's go again, shall we, guys? Let's go with your answers. Are we all ready, guys? We're all ready. So your answers to the 3. For what period of time will people be in quarantine? 14 days. 14 days. Number 2, it's the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys for the American football. Number 3, Rupert Bear's trousers are yellow, predominantly yellow. Portuguese West Africa was Angola. The name of the mountainous area of Syria captured by Israel during the Six-Day War in 1967 was the Golan Heights. The Petronas Twin Towers skyscrapers are in Kuala Lumpur. Number 7, SAGE stands for the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies. The Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies. And COBRA stands for Cabinet Office Briefing Room A. Cabinet Office Briefing Room A, as that's where most of their meetings take place. So 7 was Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, and Cabinet Office Briefing Room A was COBRA. So your answers for 3 again. And number 1 was 14 days. 2 was Dallas. Number 3 was yellow. Angola was 4. Golan Heights. 5. Kuala Lumpur. 6. Number 7, Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies. And number 8, Cabinet Office Briefing Room A. They are your what questions. Double bubble for those that played it on round 3, obviously. Single points all the way. Otherwise, guys, let me take you through answers to the ever-popular dingbats. Number 1, wet behind the ears. Wet behind that is number 1. Number 2. Number 2. Just a tick. It's just a tick. Just a tick. That's annoying. Number 2 and number 3. Number 3. 10 Downing Street. 10 Downing Street. Roman numeral 10, ing going down. So 10 Downing Street. You're free again, guys. We had wet behind the ears. We had just a tick and 10 Downing Street. Let's see you post your scores, guys. You are on 26 as a maximum if you haven't gone double bubble. As yet, you're doing that on round 5. If you played it, your score's out of 34. So let us know scores, guys. 26 or 34. Let us know how you're getting on with your scores so far, guys. 26 or 34. Let us know how we're doing, guys. Vicky Haig, Downing Street was very clever. But the question is, did we get it? Did anybody get out of 3 on the anagrams? Anybody get 3 out of 3 on, not the anagrams, the dingbats? You can brag if you did. Please brag away. And we're moving on to, no. Jack Spencer. There we go. Sweet little 22-year-old. Hasn't changed a bit. Hasn't changed a bit. Evening, Catty. Good luck, love. Right. Let's go. Let's go. So we 3 out of Michelle. Wow. Cheers, Michelle. All I can say is Jake's a bright lad. That's clearly what's gone on there. So we are going into round 5, which is which. So number 1, in the Oscar-winning film The King's Speech, which actor played Winston Churchill? In the Oscar-winning film The King's Speech, which actor played Winston Churchill? Well done, Amy. Brains of the operation. Good work. Question number 2. Which famous duo star as the title roles in the Sky comedy TV series Hitmen? Which famous duo star as the title roles in the Sky comedy TV series Hitmen? That is question 2, round 5. Which? Number 3. Which jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? Which jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? Question number 4. Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? Lemuel, L-E-M-U-E-L. Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? Question number 5. Which English pop star has a Spanish first name meaning dove? Which English pop star has a Spanish first name meaning dove? So I sent a text to my brother's girlfriend earlier. She's Spanish, so I just sent her a text saying mucho. I thought it'd mean a lot to her. Number 6. Which club side did Will Carlin play all his rugby? For which club side did Will Carlin play all his rugby? Susie, there we go. Good at dingbats, not so good at questions. Very mediocre at golf. Number 7. Which 2 colours appear on the flag of Monaco? Which two colours appear on the flag of Monaco? And your last question. Which year? Usual style, guys. I'm going to give you a load of events. They're all from the same year. But what year are they? All the same year, guys. Jose Mourinho leaves Chelsea. Jamie Murray and his partner win the mixed doubles. The London Olympic logo is unveiled and then immediately ridiculed. And Amy Winehouse has a hit with Valerie. Jose Mourinho leaves Chelsea. Jamie Murray and his partner win the mixed doubles. The London Olympic logo is unveiled and then immediately ridiculed. And Amy Winehouse has a hit with Valerie. Remember, just the 1 year. You don't get 1 year either way on the Amy Winehouse question. I said, no. Let me do a recap, guys. A recap of your questions, your which questions. So number 1, in the Oscar-winning film The King's Speech, which actor played Winston Churchill? Number 2, which famous duo star as the title roles in the Sky comedy TV series Hitmen? Number 3, which jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? Question number 4. Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? Lemuel, Lemuel. Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? Question number 5. Which English pop star has a Spanish first name meaning dove? Number 6, which club side did Will Carling play all his rugby for? Number 7, which two colours appear in the flag of Monaco? And your which year question. Jose Mourinho leaves Chelsea. Jamie Murray and his partner win the mixed doubles. The London Olympic logo is unveiled and then immediately ridiculed. And Amy Winehouse has a hit with Valerie. They are your 8 which questions for round 5, guys. Your 8 which questions. We'll give you 30 seconds, guys, just as I chat away and let you know what we have got coming up over the next few days. As always, I'll be back on Wednesday. Back on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock, giving away the Roosters beer every Wednesday at 8. We're here every Saturday at 8 as well for a bit of fun. And thank you to the 44 people who have joined us online this evening. I know there's a lot of other options tonight in terms of whether you want a night in front of the box or a lovely night in the garden chilling out. It's beautiful, beautiful weekend. Thank you to the 40 plus, 46 currently, 47. Keep talking, it might go up. Thank you to the 40 plus people. It is working, 48. I'll talk and you just keep, if we get to 50, I'll give this cup away. We get to 50 any minute, everyone's just going to suddenly drop off on the risk of winning this cup. We're stuck on 49, guys. We're stuck on 40. Whoa! I'm not giving this cup away. Not a chance. Ridiculous gamble. So, you never know. I might give it away. We are going to have a phrase that pays, as we do with the Roosters quiz on the Wednesday. When you post your score at the end, you need to post the phrase that pays then to be in the chance of winning that lovely, lovely mug. Your phrase that pays this evening is Michelle is a mug. Michelle is a mug. If you can all put that in the comments at the end of the quiz, please, guys, with your scores. Tomorrow, we have one for the kids to let you know about. 3:30 tomorrow. 3:30. Get your tablets, get your laptops, etc. out in the garden because Anthony from Yorkshire DJ Beats is in the house. He's hosting a special Disney quiz. A special Disney quiz tomorrow with Ant. That's Ant from Yorkshire DJ Beats. Yes, I know, Mickey Mouse operation. And tomorrow night, we've got my quiz buddy Russ. You might have joined us for the double bubble quiz last weekend. The double bubble quiz. Well, Russ is back in the house 8:30 tomorrow for his usual Sunday night, Russ's Sunday night quiz. We'll share all the links, guys. 3:30 tomorrow. Anthony for the Disney special, not just for the kids. If you're a fan of Disney, watch that yourself. 3:30 with Ant, and then 8:30 with Russ tomorrow night. And then I'm back on Wednesday for the usual Roosters malarkey at 8 o'clock. I'm going to take you through your answers, guys. Take you through your answers. Are we ready to roll? Number 1. In the Oscar-winning film The King's Speech, which actor played Winston Churchill? That was Timothy Spall. Timothy Spall. The King's Speech, great film. Bit of a stuttering start, but once you get into it. Number 2. Which famous duo star as the title roles in the Sky comedy TV series Hitmen? That is Sue Perkins and Mel Gedridge. Sue Perkins and Mel Gledroych. So Mel and Sue. We'll go with Mel and Sue. Number 3. Which jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? Which jazz singer was nicknamed Lady Day? That is Billie Holiday. Billie Holiday. Number 4. Lemuel was the first name of the main character in which classic novel? That is Gulliver's Travels. Number 5. Which English pop star has a Spanish first name meaning dove? That is Paloma. Paloma Faith. If you thought of that first, just stick with first Faith. Paloma Faith. Number 6. Which club side did Will Carling play all his rugby? That was Harlequins. Harlequins. When it comes to rugby, try. I just cannot come up with any funny jokes. Just can't get a funny line out. Number 7. Which 2 colours appear on the flag of Monaco? Red and white. Red and white. And 2007 for year. 2007. Jose Mourinho leaves Chelsea. Jamie Murray and his partner had the mixed doubles. The Olympic logo is unveiled and immediately ridiculed. And Amy Winehouse has a hit with the Zootons cover, Valerie, in 2007. 2007. Your answers again, guys. Number 1, Timothy Spall, Mel and Sue at number 2. Number 3, Billie Holiday. Number 4, Gulliver's Travels. Paloma Faith was 5. Harlequins 6. Red and white was 7. And 2007. Your scores tonight, guys, are out of 34. 34, and you need to post your scores, followed by the phrase that pays. Michelle is a mug. Phrase that pays tonight. We need your score out of, it's out of 42. Out of 42 in total, because everybody has played their double bubble now. Your scores are out of 42. And the phrase that pays is Michelle is a mug. Thank you, as always, guys, for your fun and your company this evening. Michelle, joking aside, thank you very much. You're always such great fun, as are the sweet little boys, Tom and Jack. Thank you, everybody, for taking part. Thank you for having a bit of fun. As always, huge thanks to Sally Social for weaving the magic and keeping everything on track. We hope you have a good week. Look after yourselves, look after one another, and don't forget, Anthony, tomorrow, 3:30. 3:30 tomorrow, Anthony, for the Disney quiz. We will share a link. That is with Yorkshire DJ Beats. Get on their page, give it a like, and they will pop up. And does live quizzes on a Thursday, but he's doing a special one for the kiddies tomorrow with Disney. Disney Matter, if you've done one before, it will be a great quiz. Quiz Buddy Russ, he's in the chair tomorrow night, 3:30, and I will be back 8 o'clock on Wednesday with Roosters. As always, guys, thank you for your company. Thank you for your fun. Thank you for being so sporting in the comments. Take care of yourselves, look after each other, and keep social distancing. Night, guys.